Good afternoon. I'm Robert Scott.
Hey everybody, Clint Wallace. Happy Tuesday.
And we're back with you for another edition of In the Office with Scott and Wallace. I guess these days it's outside the office with Scott and Wallace.
All right.
But,
dodging the rain today.
Dodging the rain, yeah. But Clint, we've kind of hit on a lot of different topics, and today we really wanted to kind of bring it back to something that could be very useful for people. Obviously, we handle car accident claims, and unfortunately, children and being involved in car accidents, they're not immune from that either. So what we wanted to kind of talk about today and spend a little time with was car seats,
Okay,
right?
sure.
Because that's how you're going to prevent catastrophic injury. And every parent or anyone who's in custody of a child wants to make sure that child is safe in the vehicle in the event of a car accident. So
Sure.
For starters, we practice in Florida and Georgia, and does the law require the use of a child seat?
Both states do. I think all 50 states are federally required. And for good measure, we've seen before, sometimes we've had car accident cases where it's been an entire family in an accident, and there'll be three of the parents and other siblings, and it's the children in the car seat that are oftentimes the ones that are uninjured, and everybody else is, even though they're wearing their seatbelt.
Right. So these car seats, they're manufactured these days with safety completely at the top of line.
Sure.
That's what's being most important. In fact, NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, has guidelines for these seats and guidelines that these manufacturers of these car seats have to meet in order to put a car seat into the stream of commerce, right?
Sure.
So, and in fact, I was looking back at the NHTSA website in anticipation of today's live, and found that they actually have a car seat finder, and I was telling you about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, but what it is you can go to the NHTSA website, and Megan, we're going to put a link in the live, so that if you're interested, you can go plug your child's age, weight, and height into the car seat finder on the website, and it will link you to a variety of car seats that meet your child's profile. Okay,
Yeah,
so
nice.
it will offer you exactly the type of car seat you need to purchase based on your child's profile, and it will link you to the various manufacturers who produce that type of child seat.
Okay.
And so it's a very good resource, and it'll show you the type of car seat you'll need for your child.
But there's two parts.
So there's two parts to it. So once you have identified, and you can research the different manufacturers and safety ratings from third-party resources, but once you select a child seat that meets your child's criteria based on their profile, and you buy it, then the next step is what?
A lot of people don't know that you can go by the Tallahassee Police Department and help have them show you how to install your car seat. You and I both have kids. We've both done it. They don't judge you for the amount of crackers and food that you have underneath the seat that they're taking out, but they really show you and get it in there good, and that way you can know that your car seat's in there good. So if you're interested, call Tallahassee Police Department, schedule a time, and they'll put it in for you.
Yeah, and we're actually, I think, very soon going to go meet with Chief Rebel and Tallahassee Police Department and do one of these lives about how to install a child seat in your car. So stay tuned to that. But it is important to remember, certainly we've seen children that have been severely injured because of defects in child seats, so it's manufactured defects. So it's important to spend a little time making sure you get a very safe child seat. You don't want to buy one that's been used.
After you've been in an accident,
you can't.
You have to throw it away.
So you want to make sure you buy a new car seat and make sure it comes from a reputable manufacturer. And again, that NHTSA resource will help with that. But it also is very important that it's installed correctly. So we're very lucky here in Tallahassee to have a law enforcement agency that's willing to help in that regard, to take advantage of it. Because not only do you need a safe car seat, it needs to be installed properly.
True. And a lot of people don't know, again, if you've been in a car accident with a child seat, then you need to discard that, and we recover for the property damage aspect of that every time that happens.
Because they're not cheap. They're not cheap, and yes, I mean, if there's an accident, you got to replace the child seat, and it is recoverable under an insurance policy. So that's part of the property damage claim. So remember that as well. But anyway, stay tuned. We're excited to get over to TPD in the next few weeks and broadcast live and make sure everyone knows how to properly safely install a child seat.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Happy Tuesday, and we'll see you back here, same place, same time next week. Thanks.